tonight a great band, great performance, great music video by Glympse. Tonight they'll be performing Pleasantries. Also, a movie review, unbelievable. The Santa Claus, 1994, starring Tim Allen. Don't miss that. It's going to be great. Also, I mean, wow, what a week it's been, right? I started binge watching the TV show Peaky Blinders, yes. Don't fuck with the Peaky Blinders. I'm sorry. I think I could do better. Don't fuck with the Peaky Blinders. Okay, never mind. Not the best at impersonations. Hello. No. Moving on. It's a great show. I highly recommend seeing it. I started watching it. It has Sam Neill, has Cillian Murphy, you name it. Great show, great group of characters, and I'm just hooked on it. I'm on season 3 right now. I'm gonna probably finish this by next week. And also, you know, like it takes place in the early 1900s. Pretty interesting stuff. Great cinematic, everything about this show is pretty badass. After this, I'm probably gonna start watching Boardwalk Empire. Yeah, that's the one. Maybe Shameless. I know I haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna check it out. But yeah, definitely go check it out. It's a great show. Right now, season 6 is on hold because of the pandemic, but hopefully they're going to start filming next year. We'll see what happens. Man, in other news, of course, you guys seen the fight last week between Tyson and Jones Jr. To me, I was going to review more of that last week, but a lot of people haven't seen it, so I didn't want to spoil much. But man, it was a good fight. Good fight, no doubt about it. A draw? That was stupid. That was a stupid outcome. But definitely, you can put your 2 cents on both sides. Mike Tyson clearly won the fight in my view. A lot of people are going to say Jones Jr. won the fight because, you know, point-wise, you know, stuff like that. But I think, you know, Tyson took this fight, no doubt about it. I'm a Tyson fan, but not just because I'm a Tyson fan. I'm going for him. I'm just saying I saw the fight, so I know what I'm talking about. He definitely gave it to Jones Jr. Anyways, if you guys haven't seen the fight, go check it out. Pretty good stuff. Still going to talk about sports for a second, a little bit about wrestling real quick. Not really a sport, but, you know, entertainment. Sting, the legendary wrestler Sting, made his debut on Wednesday. Yes, for AEW. Pretty cool, you know, that's my childhood right there. I grew up on Sting, you know, back on TNT, WCW Monday Nitro. Now he's back on TNT, AEW Dynamite, that's what it's called. Anyways, pretty cool. He's 61 years old. He has a 5-year layover. He's been doing pretty much nothing for the last 5 years, wrestling-wise. And now he's got a multi-year deal with this company. Will he wrestle? 61 years old? Who cares? I mean, you know what? Let him do it. If he wants to do it, let him do it. You know, he wants to go out on his terms, let him do it. I'm all for it, you know what I mean? And, but yeah, pretty cool stuff right there. You know, moving on, we're going to talk a little bit about Tim Allen. Believe it or not, tonight I'm going to be reviewing his movie, Santa Claus. But he has this show on TV right now, Last Man Standing, which will be having a crossover soon with Home Improvement. Take a look at this.
With a familiar face.
Tim Taylor. He called me the tool man. Oh. A little annoying.
How cool is that, huh? How cool is that? What a great show that's going to be. I mean, I'm definitely going to check out Last Man Standing. I haven't seen Last Man Standing like that, but I'm going to check it out, especially for that last season that they're doing right now, season 9. It's going to be pretty cool stuff. Also, moving on, we're going to change the subject. I'm going to talk a little bit about Guy Fieri. Ferrari. Anyways, you know him, Guy. Well, he just raised $21 million for the unemployment restaurant employees. But unemployed restaurant employees, believe it or not. $21 million, yes. He's done more for the restaurant community, you know, the unemployed employees than the government has since the pandemic started. Honestly, that's the truth. I think it's pretty cool. You know, I mean, you got to look at what's going on. You got to give the guy credit for doing that, you know, raising that kind of money. $21 million is not easy to raise, so that's pretty cool. And Trump is throwing parties at the White House. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. And then, you know, on top of that, you got Joe Biden tripping over dogs, you know. I'm just saying. I'm like, these guys, they're old. Let's face the facts. But, I still got high hopes for Joe Biden. I hope he can do something to bring this country back to some kind of normal. And on top of that, You know, hope his foot recovers or whatever. And he's got the briefings now. He's got insights on the briefings, so that's cool. Trump lifted that ban. But yeah, man, let's see what happens. We still got about, what, 40 something days left? Anything can happen between now and January 20th, right? Or is it 21st? Alright. But yeah, like I said, we got a great show tonight. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I'm serious. Don't go anywhere. Ooh, oh, I almost forgot. I'm celebrating a 13th year anniversary with my girl Liliana. We've been together since 2007, December. I met her on MySpace, believe it or not. I sent her a message. I was in Brooklyn. She was in Texas. And I sent her a message in August. She replied 2 months later. And it was pretty cool. We started dating in December 2007, and we haven't even met yet. How crazy is that, huh? We just started dating over the phone, like, you know, you're my girl. You're my girl. And that was it. That was it. I sealed the deal. And then I came over here 2 months later. I saw her for the first time, and I was like, man, it was pretty cool. Pretty badass. 13 years. Cheers, babe. Love you. And her name's Liliana, of course. And, you know, like I said, it's pretty cool. Great 13 years. Couldn't do it any other way. To cheers to the next 13 years and beyond. Always and a day. Like I said, we got a great lineup today. We got a movie review. Santa Claus, Tim Allen, boom. And on top of that, we have Glympse here to perform Pleasantries. It's a music video, but it's pretty badass. You guys are going to enjoy it. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And we're back with tonight's movie review like no other. Yes, 1994, The Santa Claus, starring Tim Allen. Believe it or not, this is Tim's first major film ever. Yes, I mean, he had the TV show Home Improvement, but this was his first major picture film in theaters and all that. Pretty cool, if you think about it. Look what it did to him. It brought him to Toy Story. It brought him to other stuff. Okay, you just name it. Tim Allen's one of the all-time greats. And this movie, I mean, believe it or not, 71% on Rotten Tomatoes. And on top of that, only cost $22 million to make, made over $190 million at the box office. Now, if you don't want to call that a profit, I don't know what the hell's wrong with you, because that is one hell of a profit, especially for a 1994 film. This movie became #1 at the box office. Huge, huge. And believe it or not, it became #1. Tim Allen's show was also #1 in the ratings on TV. At the same week this movie came out, Tim Allen had the #1 show on TV, #1 movie at the box office, and #1 book, #1 best-selling book out there. Don't Stand Too Close to a Naked Man. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. I tell my girl that every night. Moving on, back to the movie. Like I said, it was definitely an all-time great. It's about a guy, Tim Allen, who plays Santa Claus. He has to try to get custody of his kid, you know what I mean? Because, you know, him and the kid go on this adventure to the North Pole, and then one thing leads to another, and nobody believes it. Nobody believes it, of course, you know. So one thing leads to another. He tries to get this custody battle underway. He wants to prove to everybody that he is Santa Claus. It's a great movie for the whole family. It's a comedy, but it's also one of the greatest holiday films of all time. Let me show you guys a clip. Check it out.
Your seat. I gotta show you this. Radar cannon, jingle bells, no screen, DC 10 alert, and an air freshener.
Wow.
And most important of all, your hat.
My hat?
It's on with a two-way radio. The microphone's in here. It connects you directly to Judy.
Wait a minute, what's this?
Oh, that's a CD.
Compact disc.
No, cookie cocoa dispenser. The cocoa comes out nice and hot. And out pops the cookie.
How could I have done this without you, Charlie?
You couldn't.
A lot of people don't know this, but Tim Allen actually has a criminal past. Back when he was very young, he did some stuff, got a little criminal record. Disney has a policy, no hire ex-cons policy, meaning that, you know, they don't hire ex-cons, anybody that did anything crazy like that. They made an exception on his behalf because it's Tim Allen. He had the #1 show on TV, and for God's sake, it's Tim Allen, okay? So, you know, they just made the exception on his behalf. And look what happened. You know, there couldn't have been a better choice with Tim Allen. But believe it or not, Tim Allen wasn't the original choice. They considered Bill Murray for the role of Santa Claus, and of course he turned it down. The reason he turned it down is because he didn't feel that it was, you know, his kind of humor. So, understandable. I mean, it wouldn't have been my first pick. I think Tim Allen nailed the role. Also, Chevy Chase was up for the role, but he was busy filming other stuff at the time. So there was no way for him to get out of that and to do this film. I honestly think Chevy Chase would have been a good addition to this. It would have done better than his TV show that he only had for 5 weeks. His talk show, yeah. Sorry, Chevy. Not that you're watching this, but yeah. I'm going on 3 months. I hear you guys on the other side saying, but you're on YouTube. I know. The only person that could cancel me is me. Moving on. Let me show you guys another clip. Check it out.
Weird. Ow. Ow. Oh.
Santa?
Scott Calvin.
How come your clothes are so baggy?
Because Santa is watching his saturated fats.
How come you don't have a beard?
Because I shaved. Do you want this doll or not? Go back to sleep.
The names in this film, like the people that were considered for this film, is unbelievable. Patrick Swayze, Mel Gibson, Harrison Ford, Tom Cruise, you know, Chevy Chase, you name it. You know, like I said, Harrison Ford. It's amazing, like when you think about it, like, oh my God, you know, all these guys that were considered for the movie, but definitely they went with the right choice. I don't see Mel Gibson or anybody like that playing the part. Also, during filming, you know, it's supposed to take place in Chicago in the wintertime, but it actually was filmed in Toronto during the summertime. And Tim Allen was so uncomfortable in the Santa suit. So he was cursing, he was pissed off, yelling. Even in front of the kids, he forgot that they actually played elves. He was just, the prosthetics, everything was just upset. Like, it was just uncomfortable. And I understand, especially in the summertime. But yeah, Tim Allen was very upset about that. But he ended up, you know, apologizing later for it. I mean, it's understandable. Hey, you're going to put these guys through that kind of stuff. You got to expect that kind of, reaction. You know what I mean? Okay. And moving on, you know, like also in the movie, there, you know, like in Home Improvement, he has that grunt. Ho, 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 ho. Well, in Santa Claus, he actually recreates that same grunt for the ho, 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 ho. Like I said, it's in the movie. It's pretty cool. It's a good similarity, good little thing to see there. You spot while you're watching the movie. I don't know. And then, of course, also in the movie, Peter Boyle plays Tim Allen's boss in the first movie, which is the best movie. But in part 2 and part 3, he plays Father Time. Yes, Peter Boyle from Everybody Loves Raymond, Frank, plays Father Time in the sequels, which is, you know, a lot of people probably didn't recognize that. Maybe they did. But yeah, it's a little bit of trivia there for you guys to check out. Let me show you guys another clip. Check it out.
Once you figure out who you are, I'll give you a lift back to the mall. If something should happen to me, put on my suit. The reindeer will know what to do. Yeah, right.
this movie definitely has it all. There's actually an elf in the movie called Quentin, Agent Q, from James Bond. That's where they got the idea from. They wanted to, pretty much pay tribute to James Bond in a way. Quentin was the elf that knew all the gadgets on the sleigh. Pretty cool, huh? Oh yeah. There's actually no villains in this movie. Believe it or not, not one villain in this movie. It's pretty much a family comedy, family holiday film for the whole family. Kids, family, adults, whatever you want to call it. Also, like I said, just go watch it again. It's just an amazing film. You can't go wrong with this film. It's just one of the all-time greats. Great characters, great cast, great story altogether. Definitely to bring everybody together. I consider it one of the best films of all time, Christmas-wise. That's why I'm reviewing it on my Christmas holiday tradition, whatever you want to name it, on the list of movies for the holidays. And like I said, coming up next, we got a great performance by, ready for this? Glympse. Yes, they will be here. Not here, virtually. But yeah, the music video is coming up next, so look forward to that. We'll be right back. Here we go. Great performance, great music video by a great band, Glympse. Pleasantries. Take it away. performance. Thank you guys. Great music video. You guys want to know anything more about these great artists and their band, please check out the links below. I got all their stuff down there. But thank you guys for being a part of the show. I really appreciate it. And like I said, you know, you guys can check out their information at the link below. And I'm telling you, I appreciate everybody that tuned in for the show today. We got another show coming up next week, another performance, another movie review. It's going to be Home Alone, believe it or not. Home Alone 1 and 2 next week. Going to be a lot of things I'm going to be doing for that show, trust me. But yeah, like I said, thank you guys. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, you name it. You just do it, and I appreciate it. And once again, thanks for all the support. So I'll see you guys next week. And that's about it. Be safe, take care of each other, and I'll see you then.
I think the milk's a little sour.
It's soy milk.
Huh?
You said you're lactose intolerant.
I did say that, didn't I? Thanks very much.